Okay, Crafty Peeps. Welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another share. It's Saturday. Let me just wait. Should I say it right? Yep, sure, Saturday. And this is for February. This is our second one. So thank you for coming back and checking us out. And of course, this is where we share things that, you know, we can do with our cutters. Of course, I haven't used it. I mean, well, our machine, Silhouette, Cricut, you know, the whole gamut, all those things. So today, I am going here because I want to make some Valentine's paper, some print and cut papers, and also some little print and cut little Valentine's Day thing. So I figured I would go through the process and, you know, show you how I do that. All right, so let me close this. Close that. Sorry about that, y'all. So let's see. So now, you know, I want to do the paper. So I'm going to go over here to this little box, click the little square. Make me any size square here. Remember, I said before in that last one, click out of there. Hopefully, y'all can see what I'm doing here. Let me see if I can do it like that. So y'all can see what I'm hitting over here. Or maybe not. Y'all see my messy desk. Or table. Okay, so I got this box. So I'm going to go up here, change the width. I want to 8.5 by 11. All right, hit enter. There go my box. So right here, where you see this little, and I hope y'all can see it, my little tripod thing in the way, so I can't see if y'all can, but y'all should be able to see it. This little box with the little thing. So if you hit that, it will center it to the page, right? And so I got it right there on the page. So now I'm gonna go over here to my little paint, what's this called? The fill panel. I'm gonna go to my patterns, which is these little dots. I'm gonna go down because I know I got some Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna use the alphabetical. Go down here to this one. But I like to see, you know, what different designs. So, you know, that's the first one I clicked on. So I'm gonna hold, there's different ways you can do it. I can hit the command key and sometimes it works. And if I hit that, it'll make a duplicate of, you know, what I hit. Or you can go up here to copy. Of course, you could do your copy and paste, right? All the time. Or you can know, I got a, what is this? A MacBook Pro. So, you know, it's different. You using a right click on the mouse when you got a regular HP, I'm guessing you'll call it. So I am going to hit on control, which would be my like right. And then I could have did, of course, well, now it's just going to be a paste because I already copied it. But I could do, you know, right click, copy, paste type thing. So however you want to do it. But I like to get a couple of copies so I can see. So let's see. We're going to keep that one. I don't even know if I like it. So I'm just going to keep clicking until I find one I'm like. Let's see what you think. That's kind of dark, right? Because it's for a kid. So it's for a little kid. I'm going to go to some I think I might like. That's cute. So then I'm gonna click on another one to get another design. Let's see here. The little keys is cute. Let's grab another one here. Let's see what else we got. Y'all might remember this. I think I did this in the Valentine's Day. It might have been with Scrap the World Swap. Not for sure. That is really cute, huh? Let's do that one. And then probably gonna need a like some kind of corresponding, just something that's gonna match it. I'm liking that dark color though, but let's see what else we got down here. There's some more. Cute. Now I'm really liking that one. So I like that one better than this one. So I'm gonna go back here. Oh, that's cute too. Just trying to see what I have here. All right, I'm not liking that one too much. So I think the ones I'm gonna go with is I'm liking that one too. Interesting. So I'm going to go down and click this one, and I just want to get one of these, like a plain pink that I know that will match, you know, that's gonna match this collection. So I'm gonna sit these over here. I'm gonna go with those. I'm gonna click out of there. Now, if I wanted to, so let me just paste again. So right, say if this was the white one, and I think I told y'all this before. I ain't gonna say, you know, well, mention it. I don't say I told y'all nothing. But like I said before, so even if they didn't have those corresponding papers that matched, you can always click on it, and you know how you're gonna go up here to your little color tool, get this little dropper, and, you know, select a color. So say if I want to try this pink, I think it's the same pink, you know what I'm saying, as the one I got. So that worked out. Or I can come back here and say I wanted this little darker pink. Boom. So you could always go that route. Besides, you know, like that just happened to have the coordinating paper with it. So that's what that worked out. So I'm going to go with these right here. So I'm going to move them off my mat here. Okay. Go over here. Go to make sure I got my 12 by 12. I got my letter size because I mentioned before how you can do different sizes. So now I just want these to be the 8.5 by 11. So I got my 8.5 by 11 bap. I'm gonna go over here to my file. I can go to the little print icon and I'm gonna go to print page setup because I want to make sure that this has the 8.5 by 11 because like I said before, if I was going to do something and I was going to do the 11 by 17, I got to make sure it matched, right? So did that, good to go. I'm going to hit Command A, which is going to select all of them, right? Command all, Control all, right click, you know, just depending on what system you have. And I'm going to hit my little thing like I told you before. It's going to center it all right here. I would have centered them together first, which this one. So I'm going to use my little back button here. Boop, 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 maybe. If I go back, because I want them all over here again, okay? So let me do that again, right? So you can see. If I go Command A, it's going to select all of them. Now, before, I told you with this little box with that little thing in the middle, it's going to center to this page. But I need to center them to each other because, you know, they all... So if I hit the one right next to it and say center, boom, click it, right? It's going to center all those together. Then I'm going to center it to the page. Because before, being that they was all different, you know, all, like I say, all over the place, the center was different for them, right? So I did like that. Boom. Now it's centered to the page. Get out of there. And so for my battery about to die. For my particular printer, and I got this 7710 over here, wire format. Let me open it up. And it is Bluetooth, but for me to be able to use it, I have to connect to the actual printer. So these are just our regular, you know, internet things right there where I can get onto the internet. But if I want to click to this particular printer I got sitting over here with the 7710, I'm gonna have to click this one right here. Now this, the one above it, we have the 7720, which is upstairs. That we can print to too. So I'm going to hit this, and that way I can connect to this particular printer. Boop. Did that. So then I'm going to go over here to print. Wait patiently or impatiently, whatever the case may be, and it's going to come up like this. And then I'm just do my normal little thing. Boop. I'm going to go in here print. I'm going to say how many. Right now I'm just going to do one. I'm going to hit print. It's going to do this. It's going to give me a hard time. Y'all going to hear a little squeaking probably here in a minute because my printer be on some squeaking stuff. Okay, so it just connected. So it's printing. And so that's how you're going to do it. Now, for me to print my another one, I'm going to do like this. It's going to go to the next one because it's going to print we know what it see right here, right? So it's over here doing something. Right, so once that print, I'll, you know, then I'm going to do the rest of those. Now, I want some embellishments, I guess you can say, on here also. So I'm just going to open up another one, like I said, which is that plus right here. So I'm going to go and do that. And I'm going to have to redo these over because right now I got this stamp paper in there. And this is like that, just regular copy paper, like 20 pounds or whatever a 20 little thing is. So, of course, I want mine to be a little thicker. So I'm going to go ahead on. I got to change out my paper and put in that 110 cardstock that I get from Walmart. So I'm going to change that anyway, but that did print out. So on here, I want to do some of the, you know, some embellishments or something to go with it. So I am going to go down here. That's going to open up my little window of stuff, and I already had it pulled up. So I could have did a search Valentine's Day, whatever the case may be, and it would have brought these up. But I just had a little folder down here because this must be something I bought, and it said Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna go through here. Let me close this, put that little X. So I'm gonna go up here and find a few things that I might want to utilize in my particular, you know, design or put on there. Of course, let's do Happy Valentine's Day. That's cute. I'm liking this little raccoon. Or do you want the one standing up? Options. I like this love too. So you got to make sure you don't put it on there because if you take it and put it over something, see how it takes on that particular shape. Hope y'all can see it over there. Yep, you can. All right. So let me do that. I don't want this. So let me go back. Get that off of there. Okay. Let's see what else we got down here that we could probably use. Cause I just want something really cute, just something real fast. I'll move these out the way. And let's get this girl. And I want this boy. And I think it took on the shape over there. So let me go back. See? Didn't mean to do that. So let me go forward again. Got her. Click in here to make sure I ain't got nothing selected. And then I think he at the top now, because it seems like when I do that, they go up here. All right. So click, so I ain't got nothing selected again. And let me just make sure, let me just go down. See what we got down here. Move some little stuff out the way. I'm liking this wagon. Huh. Yep, let's get that in there. Didn't mean to do that. Let's do that wagon again and put him there, like so. And I guess that's all I use now. And if I need something else, I'll come back and get it. All right, so I have these here. Let me see what I'm at. Okay, I'm good on time. So here are my images. Now, sometimes, of course, you get stuff from the Silhouette store, Etsy, or wherever you get it from, and they don't have your cut line. So usually to see if I got cut lines, I'll go to Send, and it'll, and I'll look and see. See, these don't have any cut lines because there's no red around them. So I know they don't have cut lines. So I'm going to do this. I'll bring them over here. And so that tells me I have to go through each one of these and cut it and, do a cut line. So I'm just going to do a few of them. I'm going to do this one and this one. So I am going to go over to this little, what is it called? The trace panel. Trace selected area. I'm going to highlight this little fella right here. You're going to turn this yellow. And then, you're going to maneuver these little things. That's just, I like to go all the way over to the scale. And then here I'm going to, until I get him pretty much selected pretty good, all enclosed. Now I'm just looking, I'm going to keep going just because I see something in here. And being that he's white, it's always difficult to do the white ones because they be wanting to. So there we go. We got him like that. So let's do a trace and detach just in case there's a border around it. And maybe in a different video, or maybe one of the other ladies. And I forgot to mention that. So rude of me. Don't forget, check down below to all the other links and go check out all the other ladies and see what they're doing with their what they're sharing this particular Saturday with their machines, with the Cricut. We have, of course, the Silhouette Cameo. So, and then we have the scanning cut. So make sure you go check out the other ladies down below to see. And maybe I'll do this another one, because sometimes when you do that, it's a border around that you can't see. It's almost transparent. It's like as if these are PNG files. So I'm going to do that right there. So now I got him all separated from everything else. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do select. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go over here and do all this. And then I'm going to hit trace. So it's going to put a red border around him, right? And let me show you this, because I shouldn't have did that. So let me show you what happened. So if I move him out the way, you see what it's going to cut out? It's going to cut out just like two little eyes and stuff like that, right? I don't want that. So move over here. You can't really tell with him, but if it was something more intricate or something like that, then I might use it on this one. But I just want his outline. So I'm going to go here, here, like so. And I'm going to do the same thing, right? But on this one, I just want to trace outer edge, because there's nothing in the middle I want. So if I move this out the way, that didn't work. This one actually is better, huh? And I think it's because there's white, so it's actually going into there, because they don't see it's a border right there to try to close that off. So it's actually going in there. And I'm just getting all these. Okay. Messages messing up my thing. So in this case, as you can see, because like I said, that white made it go in there. This case, this is probably is going to be better, right? So I'm just going to do this, but I don't want those two little dots. I don't want to cut it out. So I'm going to go to Object. I'm going to release Compound Path. It's going to release all that stuff. I'm going to go here and just delete those two eyes. And see, and it took this little part either, but I don't want that, I want that to stay. So I'm going to select it back. And I'm going to make Compound Path. So now it's back like that. So then I'm going to take him, and I'm going to take him. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to center it. I'm going to delete this. And these two right here, I'm going to group together. All right. So now when I go to Send, when I'm ready to cut this, you're going to see where it's going to cut. I'm going to do a printing cut. So this red around here is what it's going to cut. And you see I haven't done her, so you don't see it. And like I'll just be trying to keep this under 20 minutes. What is it? I'm almost at 15. All right. So let me set this here. Now, of course, for me to be able to utilize this, first I would have to, I'm going to go here, put my registration marks on. And you can see they're now at the corners, which means everything needs to be within these lines for it to cut and print properly. So him, I mean, he kind of big. I probably wouldn't do him that big. So I'm going to make him a little smaller. All right. I will make sure he's within these lines. And I would, you know, do all the rest of them that I want to do. And make sure they were in the borders. So this right here. And so that's the only thing about these you'll have to actually do. Now this is going to be a little trickier, and it is because you see they got that white border on there. So that makes, you know, the system going to probably take, well, I can say system, the computer probably going to try to take all that white out as on when I do that detach thing. So let's just see what it does, just to mess around with it. So if I do that right there, it's going to come up yellow, tell me what, you know, what it's tracking. So I'm going to go ahead on and start moving over this way. It's going to start picking up more and more. So now it picked up that, which is okay. So if I hit this, I just want to see it's going to leave that white there. And it doesn't make a difference because we can always go back and do a offset. So if I move this out the way, you can see, you know, where it took off that border right there. So I'm going to delete that. And this is what I have. This is what I have left. I'm going to do it again. Because if I wouldn't have, it would have done the whole box, like the square box instead. If I don't do the detach. So I'm going to go back up, get it again. I'm going to trace the outer edge. And so if I did the outer edge, now this is going to be different because it's not, let me move this out the way so you can see. See? It's not cutting this out in here. So all this is going to be white. It's not cutting this part right here. So that'll be white, right? So let me move that to the side. And we're going to do it again. Boop. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and move this up again. Get everything selected. And I'm going to do a trace. Okay. Now I'm going to move it. See this one, so that trace get in all of those little crevices and stuff. That way I will see. So if I was to put this on a black background, I'll see black in between these little spaces. So make it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want. I want to be able to see, you know, the background behind it. So, of course, you know, I would do this and I'm going to center it. And so that's the difference between the trace and the trace outer edge, whereas this one's going to give me the edge of it. And this, the trace is going to give me, like, taking all this out right here. So you can actually see the white border. Because if not, and I just do it on some white paper, you're not going to see that white border behind it. Because white on white gives you white. Okay? So that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. Boom. These I'm going to go ahead on and group together. So now they're ready to go too. Right? So then I'm going to put this on my page. And I'll continue to do all those like that. And once I get to this page and I get, and let me just show you that you're going to see that red line around it. Like, okay, it's ready to be cut. Got cut lines. Good to go. So once I get everything I want on there, you know, on the page, however many I want, whatever the case may be, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to go up to print and I'm going to print this. Once it prints, it's going to actually print these black little lines right here. This and this. It's going to print that. I'm going to put it on my silhouette mat. Go over here to scenes. Right? And usually this right here says cover cardstock. But for the one I use, for the one at Walmart, I use the regular plain cardstock. That's the one I use. I put this all the way up to 33. I leave it at 4, and I put this on 4. Boom. That's what I use for the one. And of course it's saying unavailable because my silhouette machine is not on. And so those are the settings I use for the particular cardstock that I buy at Walmart. Okay? So I'm at 19 minutes, so I think that's pretty much in a nutshell. So what I have done is, go back, I've went in, I've got some, I ain't gonna say made, about to print some paper off. And what's so crazy is this paper I'm using, because today is, what's today? Monday, the 25th. And I'm using this paper for my handmade project that I'm doing for the Hump Day Handmade, which I'm doing on this Wednesday. You won't see this video that I made this stuff until the second week in February when I do my next Share Saturday. So you seeing this video 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks after, I guess you can say, I actually used it. So I'll make sure I mention it. But I need this printed off now. I figure I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Get this printed off so I can do my Hump Day Hump Day Handmade video. And then, like I said, in that I'll mention that you'll see how I created and got all this stuff in my Share It Saturday for February. Okay, so that's what we did. I went on and got this paper, sized it to the 8.5 by 11, showed you how I'm gonna go ahead on and print it. And then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna finish getting my cut lines and stuff on all my little critters here and my Happy Valentine's Day, and print it out, put it over on my silhouette, get them cut out, all ready to go. And then I'm gonna start on my video for my Hump Day Handmade. Okay, all right, so make sure that you well, by the time you see this video, you know, already seen the other one, so disregard. All right, don't forget to check out the other ladies down below. Go see what they have created this weekend to share with you, to help you get more familiar with your machine. And if it's anything else you want to see, make sure you put in the comments down below so we can probably add it to one of our future videos, either myself or one of the other lovely ladies, who, because all I have is a silhouette and they have a Cricut and a scan and cut and all the other kind of good stuff. Okay, thank you very much for spending this 20 minutes with me. All right, see you in the next video. Okay, peeps. So the video you just saw was the Share It, my February Share It Saturday video, and I showed you how I used the silhouette to create a digital paper and the elements and stuff, right? And I was planning on showing this project I'm about to show you for my Hump Day Wednesday. But I didn't. I decided to do another project, and I'll do that review video here in the next couple of days. But for the Share It Saturday, the paper that I showed y'all that I made with my silhouette, I want to show y'all the box that I created for it. And this is the box that I used for this paper. Now, you know, when I did the Hump Day Wednesday, I made an exploding box. So this is just another exploding box, but this is not the one that I created for the Hump Day Wednesday, because I was showing y'all a different paper collection. But anyway, I want to show y'all what I created with the paper and the embellishments that I showed y'all, you know, in the video, you know, before this one. All right, so this is it. And this bow right here is a silhouette file that I use right here. And then this is the size, and this is the digital paper. Right here, I did use some pink cardstock on there. I didn't put anything at the bottom. And then I created this little, and this is just something like this, some twine. I used some of my tags, and I just put that on there. And I didn't do any embellishments though, did I? Nope, I didn't cut no embellishments out. That's the only thing. I just used the paper that I cut out. This, you can put your to or from on there. You probably put a note in the back of that. And so then you take this off, and it falls down. And so in here, I put 2 photo spots here. No thing coming off. And now here I put some more, I just made these 2 in the pockets. And then this also has some little photos. There's nothing on the back of those. Okay, stick them in there. And then over here, I put a 3x3 card. And I made sure I strategically put where you can get that Happy Valentine's Day off the paper. And you can just write a note in there. So this is what I end up, I'm sorry. And I guess you got this little box here in the middle. And so here my sister, and you'll see a video for this coming up in the next couple of weeks. So I am doing a, what am I doing? Showing support for her. And I'm going to be doing a, hosting a party for her, I guess. But I'll be having on my channel, you know, a video to show you what's going to be the giveaway if people come to the party. So that's going to be a later video. And so but she still has paparazzi. And so these are some little girl jewelry that I got from her, so I want to put in here. So this is a cute little gift for a little girl for Valentine's Day. Alrighty, so like I said, I just wanted to show you what I created with that digital paper. Thanks for watching.